Okay, here we are. We got everything working and rolling. So this is my mixer with playback on toms. This is an extensive template. So I happen to have my mic on the bass input and some toms there with a little bit of ducking. Anyway, the purpose of this is to show you how cool my little surface is operating. Start with, so the shifts, the function on the left are the shifts plus I'm working with shift, which is this button there. Otherwise it's a straight thing there. Okay, so I can start with this, one channel at a time. By the time that does work with this as well, very fast indeed. Okay. So we've got one, we've got banks of 8 because I have 8 faders, so that's kind of cool as well. The way my mix is set up is that I've got stereo groups of the whole band, backlines, vocal, everything, and I've got 2 VCAs that I can demonstrate at the end, but that's not really the purpose here. Let's go near inputs. Okay, so I can show things here. All right, so channel, banks. If I shift it, I have different views. This is my home view, which will always come back to the front of the house, the first mixer. Otherwise, I can go to different mixers, but first, different views. Let's start with the view 1. There's not really one start, but basically this is the start. Okay, we've got this view with these mixers, with all my plugins, which happen to be waves, and some instructions. We've got the buttons there that we can touch screen or not. So let's carry on. Shift, and then we've got this, and we've got the whole, we've got the extended selected channel here, and the rest of the mixer with other function, post fader, plugin patch, pre-fader, sorry, and scenes that we can record. Okay, and still the touch on the left hand side always. Okay, so let's carry on. We carry on with the mixer, and we carry on and we carry on. Note that I completely reorganize my mixer. I can reorder the way I want it, the way that suits me. At the moment I've got buses here and all the channel needed from there to there, then returns, then outputs. You can get them directly with this. So let's get back to home. It will give me this one, but then you get to the returns, which I've got a vocal reverb, instrument reverb, vocal reverb, and delay. And then the masters, which is my front of the house, the surround with a delay. So I've got an EQ there, I've got a delay here, and here is my recording left and right if I want to. Okay, so we've done this and this, so that's fine. One thing that I can get out of it, explain right now. If I solo lots of things, you can reset the solo by shift and this yellow box here. Okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, let's go home. That's okay. So here, let's go there. So here we've got, for instance, if I press here, I get the faders, which we are. So I can do left and right. Okay. Left and right here. And I can shift and press the encoder to get 0 dB. Tac, 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 tac. Okay. But I can go to the buses, and now the buses are addressed, and use my touch screen to switch them on and off. Okay. Now we've got a linear channel strip, which means on any channel selected, if I press here the gain, then I can have access to all the gain horizontally I need, and if I press on it, I change the phase. Okay. Okay, now the EQ is only a channel strip selected, so I'm only working on this channel. Okay, and what we have here is the instruction corresponding to the encoder. I need to shift to press on, so I press on the low Q, the high Q, the EQ itself, and then I can affect frequency, bandwidth, gain with these. If I press twice, I guess I get the next range up. Third, to get right on the top, the bandwidth on the fifth band. Okay. Now, same principle with gate and compressor. If I press gate and compressor, I get a linear control. If I shift it, I can switch on the gate, I can switch on reverse, I can switch on the compressor. And all the parameters in the same way. I press twice and I get the rest of the instruction, which is which channel is assigned, the keychain and the filters EQ on the keychain, and you can listen. There we go. Alright. Again, same thing on the auxes, so you get all the 6 auxes on the encoder linearly with the channel assigned. So you've got this, that, this, and the 6. And by pressing with the shift, you affect whether they're going to be post or pre. Okay. Let's get back home and faders. Right. So the press button on screen are the same, then the shifts on those, which is a low cut, high cut, gate, threshold, compressor threshold, aux 1 to 3, aux 4, 5, 6. So how does that work? That you shift, you use this, and basically you can work, and it's beautiful, you can work horizontally. Okay. I thought it was my channel, it's not. It's the music. Okay. Let's go back to it. I don't know what it's on. And we don't want this one out. Same thing, horizontal. And you can go on as much as you want. The gate, same thing. You control threshold of the gate, threshold of the compressor. Again, horizontally, so you can change those banks all at once if you want, very quickly. For aux, it's the same thing. You press once for aux, once, twice for number 2, 3 times for number 3, and so on and so forth. You've got 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. So once for the 4, once second, twice for the 5th, and third for the 6th. You get the idea. Okay, let's get back home. Okay. Now, the beauty of this is that if I shift here, we haven't finished looking at all the views. You've got the channel strip, which actually now it becomes far less used than before, only because you get all this directly from the channel strip on the mixer, what we call the Z mixer, a zoomed mixer. Okay, so here's a nice view here, and random again. We'll come back home. Let's stay on this view for a second. On these here, what we have is mixers. So we're on the front of the house now, but we can go on monitor 1. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It's actually set up currently with I think 7 in-ear monitors mix, and the 8th or the 9th one is the one for the Avion with direct outputs. So that's about it. Now, my mixer. Yes, there's a funny thing here, which I did some latching, old light latching, reverse latching, allowing me to sort of have an auto mixer. I have a very nice compressor here on my groups. Okay. Let's get on there. Let's keep it there. Okay. So if I do old shift, sorry, I get all these together, all the groups, while this one, sorry, the group, while this one is the input. If I push the input, I compress a lot. I squeeze it, and I can lower down this one. And vice versa. You can raise the level here. And back down the input, which doesn't compress anything at all. It's not parallel compressing, something I picked on the web. It sort of sorts itself out in a mix when you do a band live. And you've got the beauty of having everything stereo. So you can change the panning as well, those groups, and put an emphasis on what's gonna be compressed or not. Anyway, I hope you liked it. Thank you very much.